Some traffic lights out and a few miles.
He was Houston TV's jack of all trades, master of none. His niche, said a former news director, is that he didn't have a niche.
He's done everything at least once.
You do something to me that I can't explain.
Thanks to his long-running talk show, Good Morning Houston,
Don't be fooled by the traffic.
and the morning news, Don did just about everything even more than once.
Okay, turn her on, Don.
From cooking with the world's greatest chefs to collecting their cookbooks.
I had almost like 640 cookbooks after 17 years or whatever it was, 15 years. You know, I had like an R20 installation rating in the attic of cookbooks.
I do fine right up until I get to that little windmill.
He interviewed the biggest stars, too many to count.
There's that macho side of me. And then there's another side. I think that we all are basically two people.
It just makes me want to make different kinds of films. And I wanted to get positive heroic type images back on the screen.
You could bring your children down and be like...
He hosted the station's biggest events, from Share Your Holidays to the Rodeo Parade and the Power of Houston. He even traveled the world for the International Fest, riding on elephants and sampling some of the strangest foods.
It almost looks like a strawberry.
This barbecue...
But perhaps his favorite event involved his favorite food.
One thing that I enjoyed the most and drove me crazy the most was the cook-off.
Tasting great. Lick that salt off.
For more than 20 years, Don's team of barbecue cookers hosted thousands in their tent at the annual World Championship Barbecue. And people always ask,
what kind of beer do you have? We have free and we have cold.
We're off and running for a season.
This kid from Pittsburgh became such a Texas cowboy, he even bought a horse for team roping.
His name was Bach, B-O-C, which stood for Bought on Credit. And I did, and my wife at the time was going, just what we needed, a horse that you can't ride.
His team roping lasted until cowboy actor Ben Johnson told him he'd never seen anyone do so many wrong things all at once. It was a rare failure for a guy with so much talent, a bigger-than-life guy who will say goodbye to the morning show he made #1.
People say, what's it like? I said, there's nothing glamorous about getting up in the middle of the night.
And then Elroy Brodigan from Tom Bones right.
He'll miss the people, he says, and the adrenaline rush of live TV. And Don Nelson is retiring knowing he accomplished his biggest goal, to be who he is on and off camera. With this guy, what you see is what you get, genuine and honest.
Well, what advice would you give somebody? Say, try to be yourself 24/7. You know, good, bad, or indifferent, but we had a good time. A lot of things have happened. The city, I've watched the city grow. You know, when you get that grow with it,